Welcome to the Elder Scrolls Modding News, a weekly report on the fascinating world of Elder Scrolls modding. Today's Elder Scrolls Modding News focuses on new mods across Skyrim and Morrowind. In Skyrim, we take a look at a brand new mod that overhauls the economy of Skyrim, creating more roleplay opportunities. We then test a mod that expands Imperial Legion roleplay. In the Morrowind world, we take a look at a mod that changes the AI of critters and creatures. We also examine an OpenMW mod that adds a beautiful in-game map. Finally, we wrap up with community chatter, covering the most recent discussions from the Elder Scrolls modding community. The document with all links is available for your reference. Without further ado, let's get started. The Gilded Road Economy Overhaul by Vuszu introduces a completely dynamic economy where location determines value. Let's go over the features of this new economy mod. Location. This mod rewrites how value is calculated based on where you are. The specialist system. So blacksmiths pay extra for ingots and ore, alchemists pay extra for animal parts, wizards pay massive premiums for soul gems and scrolls, and Khajiit pay fair prices for illicit or stolen goods. This is not a get-rich-quick cheat mod. You won't start seeing profit margins from pure buy-sell trading until your speechcraft is around level 50. Before that, the Gilded Road is a grind, just like the real life. All the trade routes and mechanics are explained inside the game via 9 new books. Now, the Skyrim modding community has created many economy mods like Trade and Barter, Evolving Economy. Why do we need another? The mod author says this mod uses modern frameworks like the Dynamic Pricing Framework and KID to apply price multipliers at the engine level when you open a trade menu. They also mention older mods used heavy papyrus scripts to constantly monitor in-game variables. In other words, no script load and baking data into saves. Very interesting. Let's test the mod, shall we? Alright, so our character has a speech skill at 55, okay? And we will be role-playing as a trader. In this case, we are at Whiterun, and apparently food is cheap here, and we shall buy a lot of food and travel to Winterhold and sell it, hopefully sell it for a profit, right? So that's the first scenario. Let's test it. So let's pick up some food and head to Winterhold.
Fresh baked loaf. Take a look.
Alright, Carlotta, give me all the food. So we had 1000 gold to start with, okay? Keep track of the money we are spending. Leak, sure. We are role-playing as a trader, so we have to buy cheap and sell for a profit, right? On food.
Finest cuts.
And you.
A bit of this and a bit of that.
Yeah, give me some of this, give me this, give me that. So we have bunch of food items, right? We have spent 270 gold, okay? We had 1000 gold to start with.
Good.
So we have all of these food items that has to be sold. Okay. We spent 270 gold, remember? Humble trader, life of a humble trader. Alright, welcome to Wintry Wonderland, and this is Anna's Winterhold. Of course, you have many more businesses.
Take care.
If there's anything you
Okay.
need, let's sate that appetite, huh?
The prices don't appear to have a premium. See, if you see, even if I sell all of this guy does not have enough gold anyway. Don't you think this should be higher than 3 gold? So if we sell all of this... Yeah, so we haven't got back our money. Okay, we have sold all of our food items, most of our food items. We didn't make a profit, right? Even though our speech skill is at 55. Alright, we are here at Markart, so let's get some metal.
Hey there, how are you this morning?
We can deliver to Solitude. Okay, this lady. Okay, you.
Don't bother with Tacitus. Useless. Helmets.
Okay.
Pretty much anything to suit your needs.
So iron ingots is sold at 7 gold. Okay. Let's get 24 of these. So we're spending 168 gold. Okay. And we'll also get steel ingot for 19. So 304 gold. Right. So we've spent a fair bit of money. So we've spent 532 gold. Right.
Until next time.
So now our job is to go to Solitude and sell this for a profit if the mod is working as advertised. Alright, we are here at Solitude and let's sell our stock. So I can sell an iron ingot at 11 gold. So I bought it for 7, right? And I can sell a steel ingot for 28 gold. Yeah, cool, this works. So 24, so this will give me 264 gold. And this should give me 448 gold. And we have made a tidy profit. We started with 940 gold, right? Awesome. So this is working. Alright, we are here at Belthor's, the general goods store, and we can purchase these books that will give you more information on the trade routes. Very interesting style here. So you have some kind of a log of a person who's exploring all the Skyrim cities. So this person here, he's talking about Whiterun, the supply and demand of items, and then you have a memorandum here. Acquire leather, wheat, tundra cotton, beef. And then offload spices, jewelry, fine cloth, rare ores. Avoid buying iron, steel, basic weapons. Right. Cool. Let's go to volume 2. Okay. These books are increasing our speech level for some reason. The city of stone. Okay, so now we are at Markarth. So you have some sort of a story here where this guy is actually observing what's happening in the city. Here we have the memorandum. Acquire silver, gold, dwemer scrap, juniper berries. Buy food at Whiterun. Sell food at Markarth. Right, vegetables and grain. They cannot farm on rocks. Love it, love it, love it. The 9th book is talking about all the merchants of Skyrim, right? Blacksmiths. If you bring them ores and ingots, they will pay you extra. Why? Because it means they do not have to swing a pickaxe in the cold. Never sell raw metal to a general merchant. Save it for the smith. See, there are small tips here. Alchemists. So they'll pay a premium for ingredients and animal parts. Okay, awesome. What an awesome mod. The Gilded Road Economy Overhaul has great potential to enable roleplay as a trader. Here are some recommendations to enhance this mod further. Farms and mines should be able to sell food and ores at a lower price compared to shops in cities. A dynamic commodity flow would be nice to have. Essentially, raw materials and finished goods move autonomously on the map, finding their way to farms and cities, creating a lively supply chain. Evolving supply and demand would add that extra dynamism to trade. Some kind of a trade board in cities would be nice to have. One can examine the current prices of various commodities at different locations. To avoid compatibility issues, maybe a trade office building has this board, or we could just have a simple power that shows the UI. Thank you Vuszu for a great mod that has the potential to add so much to Skyrim roleplays. Rikke and Tulius Imperialologue add-on by Arcanyx expands Imperial Legion roleplay by adding deep evolving dialogue to General Tulius and Legate Rikke, built around a custom promotion system that treats rank as responsibility, not decoration. This mod ensures your dialogue, authority and treatment evolve as you advance through the Legion. Each rank unlocks new responses, recognition and expectations. Custom dialogue for duties at each stage and the players standing within the Legion. As you can see here, we have the ranks listed. This adds Morrowind style faction ranks and advancements. Super cool. Let's test the mod now.
Welcome back, soldier. I'm glad you made it in one piece. I'll send men to garrison the fort right away. You did well. I'm impressed. But before we go any further, it's time for you to officially join the Legion.
But this dialogue topic, permission to speak, sir. I think this generates a random response.
Granted, make it quick. This province has already taken enough of my time.
Do you have any advice for me, sir?
Check your gear before the snow does. Neutral 50.
Love it. So this is essentially a random advice that you get, right? This topic was added by the mod, so let's listen. You wanted to see me, sir?
General, you've earned the rank the hard way, by keeping people alive and problems contained. That's why you're taking this command. I won't be here much longer. Orders from the capital. Officially, it's rotation. Unofficially, the Empire is tightening its grip. Too many legates arguing, too many governors panicking, and too much gold moving without orders. Someone needs to put that in line. Skyrim will test you, but it's predictable. The capital isn't. Watch your officers, feed the legions, and don't chase glory. I have 1 year left in Skyrim. Not to command, but to prepare you. After that, orders pull me back to the capital. Over the next year, I'll walk you through what matters and let you handle the rest. You'll make decisions, carry the consequences, and learn without the province collapsing. I'll correct you in private and back you in public. That's how authority transfers cleanly. By the time I leave, the legions should already see you as their general. If they still look to me, we've failed. Skyrim doesn't need brilliance. It needs consistency, supply, and calm command. Focus on those and this war stays contained. You have my trust, my notes, and a year of my time. Use all three.
Wow, so this is definitely added by the mod, right? Apparently the mod author has some background in the army. The way it's written, it feels very authoritative and very militaristic, right? Interesting. Right, and now here we have a new topic. Look at this. What is the latest intel?
Intel isn't a single thing, recruit. Training status, orders, or your own progress. Which one are you actually asking about?
What are my duties? See, this is added by the mod, right? And I guess these responses will change as you complete quests. You'll have different answers, right? What are my duties?
Your duty is to learn, obey, and survive training without becoming a liability to the soldiers who will one day stand beside you.
Okay. What is the situation on the ground?
Worry about that later. Right now, bandits hold Fort Hrogstad, and the Legion needs it cleared.
What is my standing in the Legion? I guess this will tell us the rank, right?
On behalf of the Empire, you are now our newest recruit.
Right.
Welcome to the Legion.
Right, so these answers will change every time you complete a quest and gain your ranks, right?
Not now, recruit. Our orders are Corvinjund,
Right.
and the Jagged Crown is the objective.
I believe the legate gave you an order. Why are you standing around here flapping your jaw? Move out!
Alright. I think this is awesome, you know? Every time you finish one quest, you'll get more responses. This is great, right? It adds so much to a faction playthrough, right? Awesome. Thank you, Arcanyx, for an awesome idea. Your mod will add so much to the Imperial Legion playthroughs. Devilishly peaceful wildlife by DetailDevil makes most smaller animals non-hostile, such as crabs, rats, bats, and foragers. It also makes the remaining hostile enemies warn you before they attack. Few creatures still attack on sight, such as dreg, cliff racers, and large slaughterfish. Incredible! This will make the world of Morrowind feel realistic instead of a video game where mindless creatures sacrifice themselves regularly. The mod author created a video, let's play that. Oh, thank you, DetailDevil, for such a cool idea. The beautiful paper map by Stanistaw replaces the in-game map with Michael Wagner's beautiful hand-drawn paper map of Vvardenfell. Here's a comment by Michael Wagner, Morrowind developer back in 2002. And here's a comment made by Todd Howard where he talks about the Blood Moon map during a developer diary. To get this mod to work, install the OpenMW mod as usual. You also need to download the TGA file and convert it into .dds file, and then add the .dds file to the mod's texture folder. I used ImageMagick, an open source tool, to do the conversion. Let's examine the map in-game, shall we? Alright, we have loaded the map and we see a new window here. This is a usual map, right? We have a new window and it recognizes that you are at Arcanyx. Okay, that's good. And wow, this is insanely beautiful. And you can zoom, right? But this window only has Vvardenfell. It does not have Solstheim or the mainland of Morrowind. Wow, this is stunning. If you are in Vvardenfell and if you want to view the map while playing, this has so many details. Right, for example, you are at Sedanin, okay? And you have to go to Lake Amaya. In this map, Sedanin is here. Where is Lake Amaya? You have no idea, right? But here, I can easily navigate, easily. Sedanin, we are somewhere here. If you have to go north, take this road, and then you will reach Lake Amaya, right? Fields of Como. Wow, this is so beautiful. It's great to have this map as a reference, quick reference, right? In game. You don't have to use it all the time. For example, you can just keep it here. Now we're starting to find something. So, okay, let's go. Open this map. And enjoy. Look at this Balmora and then the Udai River. So stunning. Wow, the art is brilliant. Nisus here, cool. And then you take the boat to Solstheim. And then the Shiogarath Islands. Whoa. Oh, so good. And you have, of course, Sadrit Mora. And the Zafirbil Bay Islands. So many islands. Then the Molak Amu region. Marandus. I've never been here. What? Marandus and Lake Nabia. This is a lake here? Huh? North of Suran? Oh, this lake. I mean, why do we don't even go there, right? Do we ever go here? Lake Nabia? And then Nabia River? Huh, that will be a good alternate start, I guess. Start at level 1 at Lake Nabia. That'll be fun. Oh, and then of course Sarit Mora and then the Azura statue. Whoa. Absolutely stunning. Incredible. I mean, what do you guys think about this? When would you have this in your OpenMW game? Will this add value to your playthroughs? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you stanistaw for awesome work. I will always have this map mod in my load order, endorsed and tracking. Alright, we'll get started on community chatter by taking a look at these posters created by the Skyrim mod authors. And we actually spoke about this Gilded Road, the economy mod. And the mod author created a stunning poster. So beautiful and so creative, right? It has beautiful landscape, nice road, and all the mechanics of the mod. The problem with Skyrim's economy. Now, with this mod, the Gilded Road, geography matters, supply and demand. Each hold has unique surpluses and deficits, right? So you can actually roleplay as a trader, right? For example, you can purchase silver, gold and Vaman metal at Markat, and you can sell wood, food and alcohol at Markat. What an amazing poster. The Skyrim modders are so creative. Wow. This poster was created by the mod author who worked on Rikke and Tulius Imperialologue. We want you to join the Imperial Legion. Free steel armor. Wanted. Have you seen the Dragonborn? Missing. The Dragonborn has gone AWOL. He's one of our recruits. Call us immediately if you find him. Oh, funny. These posters are so funny. The Skyrim modding community is so creative, so passionate. We've been waiting for another Elder Scrolls game for like 15 years. So everybody is so creative in their own way, right? I love it. We just examined this map in the OpenMW map replacer mod. And this map was created by Imperial cartographer. And if you go to his profile, there are multiple maps. And this map can be downloaded in multiple formats. TIF format and JPEG, high resolution JPEG files. I'll leave a link to this thread in the description so you guys can download it if you're interested. A wonderful creation. Okay, next. Who will compose the music for the Elder Scrolls 6? I was under the impression that considering Jeremy Soule definitely won't be coming back for Elder Scrolls 6, Enon Zur would likely step in for him. What do you guys think about this? I don't know, man. I listened to his soundtrack of Elder Scrolls Blades, the mobile game, and it was extremely meh. Meh, that's all I can say, right? Yeah, this person agrees. I don't think it should be Enon Zur. Don't get me wrong, I think Enon Zur makes some good music, but A, I don't think his music is quite up to par with someone like Jeremy Soule. And B, I don't think that he quite understands the soul of Elder Scrolls music coming from someone who listens to Elder Scrolls tracks way too often. In this person's opinion, a much better candidate to make the Elder Scrolls 6 soundtrack would actually be Brad Derrick. This person created some melodious tracks in Elder Scrolls Online, right? If you observe, my channel is all about a lot of music. Most of my videos have a lot of music, and I've used Brad Derrick's music. It's incredible. Yeah, I agree. I would prefer Brad Derrick compared to Enon Zur. I assume Todd must have chosen Enon Zur. So we're going to get a bland soundtrack, that's for sure. Chances are they haven't been born yet. Funny. Yeah, something happened to Jeremy Soule, so they won't hire him again. Even if Jeremy Soule was around, it's been 15 years. They mismanaged the Elder Scrolls IP. So who knows if we'll get the same magic with Jeremy Soule, right? We don't know. Elder Scrolls tracks have to be hummable, and I don't think Enon Zur will give us hummable tracks. He's going to give us bland ambient tracks. I don't know. In my opinion, Bethesda should have observed the modding scene and should have approached the person who did the soundtrack for Beyond Skyrim Bruma. That's my opinion, because that was an amazing track, a banger track. And one person actually mentions that, Daniel Rand, right? Daniel Rand composed the music of Beyond Skyrim Bruma, and it's incredible. Exactly. It captures the magic of Souls music with a refined sense of being in Cyrodiil. With very somber, sad undertones of a war-torn region that hangs at the edge of another war. Yes, this remaster of Beyond Skyrim Bruma, if you guys haven't listened to this, please do. It is incredible. There's a lot of soul in this music. My vote would be Daniel Rand, Who do you guys think should compose the music for the Elder Scrolls 6? Let me know in the comments below. Alright, this thread, Bethesda probably learned from Starfield. I think a lot of the negative doomers about Bethesda don't realize that even if Bethesda publicly saves face by praising Starfield, that doesn't mean they're ignorant about their shortcomings. They have the internal data, they know that more people actively play their older games rather than the new ones. It's kind of impossible for them not to be aware of Starfield not connecting to in certain aspects. Every game studio internally discusses that what didn't work with their previous releases. This person says, I agree. One of the biggest case studies for this was them not having a voiced protagonist for Starfield because they saw that people didn't like it in Fallout 4. Exactly, they changed, right? They immediately changed. What's the one thing that fans immediately started hating on Starfield? The proc-gen content. So I anticipate that they've known about this disconnect from the beginning of major Elder Scrolls 6 development and won't include much proc-gen in the game. One of the major marketing pushes for Starfield was going back to our roots, and so they had more RPG elements similar to Oblivion. Exactly. Yeah, they got backgrounds, they got traits, the character creation was far more deeper, the dialogue writing was far better than Skyrim and Fallout 4. So all of these doomer videos you see on YouTube is just people exploiting negativity and making money. That's what it is. I would suggest you guys don't watch these doomer videos about Bethesda and Elder Scrolls 6. Alright, so what do you guys think about this topic? Are Bethesda learning? Do you see some progress in Starfield compared to Fallout 4 and Skyrim? Do you think Elder Scrolls 6 will be more of an RPG? Let me know in the comments below. Alright guys, we have come to the end of this week's Elder Scrolls modding news. Do share your comments and insights if you have tested these mods, and also let me know about the community chatter topics. Please endorse and support mod authors who give so much to the Elder Scrolls community. Thank you so much for watching. May the divines watch over you.